Alright, so generally today was a good day. It was a Monday, Martin Luther King. I didn't go to school. I don't know if I already mentioned this, but I have the whole week off, which is awesome. Today I had a session with my friend. It was a free session, but it's whatever. It was something that we had in the plans for months, so I had to get that out of the way. We're doing a little exchange where the session's free, but he's gonna do some, smaller business work for me in exchange. So that's already more than enough. And in terms of today, there's one really, really bad thing that happened, which is that I got sick. Um, so yeah, I don't know if you guys want to see this, but like a bunch of tissues with blood, and yeah, I got really, really sick, which is gonna make things a lot harder with this next like 28 days, I believe, making this 5K. It's gonna be very tough. So I think I'm gonna resort to just electronic outreach for these next couple days. No in person, but I have a session Wednesday, so hopefully I can be ready by then. But yeah, that is the current situation. And then in terms of like my work, my actual outreach work, I'm getting to that. I'm still doing it every day, little by little. I don't want to, tell you guys like, oh, I have this session going on or this one, because nothing's really guaranteed. However, I will touch on one thing though, which I actually don't talk about very often, but it's about my other life, which is in school, because I am frankly a student and I honestly don't check my school emails. So I just saw it yesterday, and it's something that is honestly keeping me up at night. Like yesterday, I was up at 2 in the morning, just like I could not fall asleep. That's also why I didn't wake up early. I wanted to. I really did. The thing is, my school sent me an email saying, you're this close to failing high school. And, I'm not going to go into specifics, but there are some classes that I'm failing right now. And, it's crazy to me because I'm not like that stupid. I do some of the work for school, obviously, and I still go to school. Not always, but I sometimes do. And, I'm not an idiot. I do the work that I need to. Obviously, not to excel, but just to straight up pass. But I was really put off by that. And then I realized that there's one massive assignment that I didn't do, which the school forced upon me specifically because I don't want to go the normal route. So I'm going to talk to you guys about that. I needed to write a 2-page essay about my 5-year plan after high school because I'm not going to college. And low-key, I ChatGPT'd that whole thing because I wasn't gonna do that. And also, 5-year plan, I don't even have a 1-month plan. So 5-year plan, I was like, bullshit. Let me just give it to ChatGPT. Let me just have it write for me. But my last line of the entire essay, which is the only line that I actually wrote in that entire 5-year plan, was, not my will be done, but God's will, amen. And I think that summarizes basically most of my attitude in this whole entrepreneur business journey. Not my will, but God's be done. And it is evident when you watch my videos that I have no plan because there's no script. Every single day is just a couple non-negotiable habits, but I don't actually know how I'm gonna get there. I'm just doing it by feel. You can tell that there's no plan when I make these videos and when I strive towards my goals, which is a really bad thing. But also, I feel like if I had a plan and I was like deliberate about all this, I don't even think I would tell my school regardless, because I kind of want to keep things private and secret in my life most of the time. But yeah, that was just really, really interesting how I had to do that assignment. But yeah, I ChatGPT'd it and then just laid in my bed thinking like, what the hell am I doing? Like in the moment, I felt like it was a stupid assignment. Like, why does the school need to know my 5-year plan? But then I also thought about it this way, like, it's kind of made in such a way, like, the reason why they gave me that assignment, though, is so I can discover myself what I need to do. Which is so weird, because, like, I actually have no idea. But yeah, that was one of the most bullshit assignments I've ever had. I do not understand why the school needs to know my 5-year plan regardless. I don't have a plan, but even if I did, I probably wouldn't tell them anyway. But regardless, that was my day. Session was great, but the fact that I'm sick now is very, very bad, and that sucks. It's gonna make my work a lot harder, but yeah. Enough of my yap. Gotta go to bed. Cheers.